3, 2, 1. Alright, what's up people? So today I will be introducing two things. So one of it is NXT, the other one will be technical. Okay, so for this episode, I'm not going to introduce the superstar lah, but just the NXT set plus the technical lah, and one of the few decks that I played with that kinda works, but still normal. There's not exactly an end game inside here. It's just normal damage and then the most also mania, that's all. But yes, so water, as you guys know, it's a chop deck lah. And every single time that you play a chop strike, you may immediately play a non-RMS, non-multi, non-sync maneuver. Okay, so non-RMS, non-multi, non-sync. Okay, so the support for this is the 5-star ring general, especially when you have lower fort, is it? Let me see. Yeah, during draw segment, draw 2 additional, bury 2, so you can swap your hand a bit. And once during each of your turn, you have 2 cards, 2 or less under your superstar. So the start of the few turns lah, I can just discard 1 and then search for F0 chop cards. Okay, so NXT later. So for water itself, you can pack 10 10 different types of weird chop over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah, correct. 10 chops over here. So I have most of the time I will always start with textbook chop, or unless I know that his face right, I want to siam the once is enough, I'll go and look for a knife face chop. I don't really want to play this because this can be reversed by hold the phone. Okay, so I don't want to touch this. If not, the rest of the time I will try and play every single chop over here. Can? So let me just throw the SS one side first. We don't really need the SS for now because I'm not trying to introduce water. But it's funny, it's really funny because every time that I do a chop, I can pair with a technical drop kick. Alright, so first thing I want to introduce, the technical set. Cause the technical set, there's only 2 cards. Only 2. You want to include the backlash action, sure, go ahead. But I'm just gonna keep everything simple like what I do with my decks. I don't even play a lot of action. It's just great technical prowess, which is this card. Okay, you can search 10, you can bury under. Okay, so when you have lower fort right, you not success, you also go and search for 1. And then if success, it is just the text on the technical card itself. If success, you go and look for your arsenal for 1 technical card, go and put in your hand. So success, you also search, not success, you also search. Okay, and the extra thing about this right is your technically sound and brutal. Okay, double, it is now active, it is unique, it is perm, double the number, which means this card is now active, unique and perm. If not, you can put 3, that will be OP as shit really. Okay, so whenever you successfully play technical stuff, you choose 2. Okay, double the number, you draw 2 and then you bury 2 to your bottom arsenal, and then you heal, bury 2 cards from a ringside pile to your bottom of arsenal, everything times 2. Okay, anyway, it is still blankable. Opponent can just waste slot this away, but it is perm lah, so cannot take away. Okay, another thing about great technical stuff right is you can end of pre-match phase, you just arsenal, wait, yeah, over here, you choose 1 card under this, the 10 technical stuff right, you put in your hand. Okay, so for a lot of newbies right, especially when I see the players that I know, they start playing this technical stuff right, they always make the mistake of putting all the 0-4, all the important stuff over here. You only need 1. Okay, be it monkey flip or technical dropkick, only put 1, because the rest of the 0-4 will be in your arsenal. You want to draw those 0-4 to your hand. The high fort one, you actually do not want it in your hand at all. Okay, so you actually throw every single high fort one over here. Okay, if you have more technical stuff like me, the 0-4 everything should be inside your arsenal. Okay, if you only got 10 technical card, then you okay lah, then you throw everything here lah. So up to you guys, but this is how I play lah. Just make it very clean, just everything technical. Okay, so this one is backstage for now. Next thing I want to intro, you can only play NXT breakout style when you are actually an NXT superstar. Okay, so this is also one of your drawing power on top of whatever water already got. Okay, So but water don't have lah. Water is just you swap card lah, like Stone Cold like that. So draw 2 then bury 2 lor. Okay. NXT Breakout Star. So this is a very good card that I really like. So once during your turn, I overturn 4, draw 1. If I have lower fort, I overturn 2, then I draw 1. Okay. So segment draw 1, this one draw 1. To me, this is what I like to think lah. Especially when I'm playing technical, then I can just keep bearing 2 if success. So yep, I really like this. Okay, very important card. So this one I put one side first. So moving on to the NXT and technical stuff. The first thing that I want you guys to really take note of is we are not your kind. Really not your kind. So if you want to pack this, regardless if you are playing this, you are not NXT superstar, you got raw cards in your deck, like for example you are Stone Cold, you want to play NXT, you cannot pack any Raw or SmackDown stuff. Nothing on it. Okay, so this SS cards do not cut through this. Okay, so does not cut through this at all. So straight just take out all the Raw and SmackDown stuff. Okay, your NXT mid-match, non-object NXT pre-match do not take slot. So object then take slot. All the pre-match all doesn't take. Okay, so pack this, make sure everything is free, and then Symphony of Destruction should be the very first card you play down. So I don't think I got let me check. Yep, correct. The very first card that you should go and throw down, it should be Symphony of Destruction. Okay, can be played during any pre-match phase, can be played from ringside. My maneuver is +2 for every card under my superstar card. So every time I success chop, then I put under my superstar card, my maneuvers were +2. There's a reason why I want this. Okay, and +1 for each hand card move to my arsenal this turn. Okay, so +2, +1, +3, +4. I don't know lah, later then go and count lah. Not Imperium, so this one I throw one side first. This is to combo with a next specific card. So tag in a bottle. This again, I want to remind you guys, is a very important card. There is a lot of cards out there that will mess with your hand. Okay, even after you do your great technical prowess, opponent mess with your hand, you eat shit already. Okay, then what? You need to draw your 0 fort out. You really eat shit already. Okay, so tag in a bottle. Go and get another 0 fort. Technical stuff, go and throw under here just in case. Okay, so pack this. Throw one side, tag in bottle. Alright, my next very important card. Okay, NXT Takeover. You should put this as soon as possible. Okay, opponent cannot reduce my pre-match capacity or starting hand size unless he already reduced already. You makan tai lah, you shit a bit. But after that he cannot reduce, or your starting hand size. Now this one a lot of players go and misread this or misunderstood this. Okay, so reducing your starting hand size and making you bury is very different. Okay, so please go and take note on this. Making you bury, reducing your hand size, or discard before the first draw segment. Okay, so bury you can make, if opponent got NXT takeover, you can still pyrotechnic volley and you still make your opponent bury. Discard, however, cannot. Getting hot in here, your opponent will make you discard 3, cannot discard. Okay, before the first draw segment. Okay, so cannot reduce pre-match capacity, cannot make you discard cards. So hand cards is one thing, pre-match and mid-match cards also the same, cannot discard cards before first draw segment. Okay, so the next part, if you have a venue, you can shuffle. Like for example, if I have venue in either area, your hand size is so-called +1 lah. Go and change any number of cards that you want. When there's a venue in ring shuffle, yeah, equal to the number of NXT cards in your ring. If I have 5 or 6 NXT cards, let me see. Like for example, my set is only like this. For example only, you cheebais. Alright, so if I have venue or opponent got venue, let's just say as opponent got venue, right? Then I got 1, 2, 3 NXT cards over here. I can swap 3 cards and then I draw 4 from my arsenal. Okay, so effectively, if you want to go and pack venue, go and please go and do it. Pack venue ready, then your hand size effectively is +1. Okay, but I don't need the venue lah, so I just fuck it, I just leave it there. Okay, so NXT Takeover is quite powerful. I really like this because people cannot mess with my Backlash at all. Backlash is safe. Okay, alright, so next card, Adam Pearce, because I'm actually trying to be quite tanky in this deck. So Adam Pearce, technically Sound and Brutal, I will get to this almost immediately. Yes, Mauro, this is the card which I want with the Symphony of Destruction. Okay, you know what? Fucking hell. Alright, so Mauro, to me I'll just let you guys read this first. When I successfully play a 10D plus maneuver or printed 10D reversal, I shuffle 2 from my ringside into my arsenal. This is unique. This is a fuckage thing cause printed unique so opponent cannot mess with this. So comboing with this card, my maneuver is +2 damage for every card under my superstar. Very easily will go over 10 already. See, unless you are playing stuff like technical drop kick, right? Actually, all the other technical stuff got very high damage. So that one success, you can trigger 2 things already. Okay, this is where my technically Sound and Brutal comes into play. When I successful, I can choose to trigger either one that I want. I trigger Mauro first, or I trigger this one first. But I'm just gonna tell you guys straight, always go and trigger your technically Sound and Brutal first, because this one you cannot shuffle. So success technical, draw 2, put 2 from hand to bottom of arsenal, and then you put 2 cards from your ringside pile to your bottom. Okay, cannot shuffle yet then you go and trigger this. Okay, shuffle 2 from your ringside pile into your arsenal. Okay, so every time you success doing one maneuver, your technical maneuver, you effectively shuffle back 4 cards. Okay, that's a lot. Every time success technical, shuffle 4. Every time success technical, shuffle 4. Okay, so this is why I like having a +2, +3 or whatever, +++1. Okay, so this 3 is the reason why I like to play technical with NXT, because it's really annoying. So I really make him try his best to reverse. If not, I just keep shuffling back 4. Of course, a lot of people will go and argue, Hell in a Cell or whatever, then you making escape or whatever. Then you never pack those kind of cards, that's not my problem really. Okay, so Mauro, throw one side. Artful, so this is punishment. Success, you guys already see. I heal 4, I draw 2, swap 2, whatever . So if my technical, this is why I never pack Ben. Okay, so my technical not successful, which is going to be extremely easy to reverse one. I tell you, fucking easy to reverse, because it's just one rebel, just one counter, just one MI. Okay, you'll be doing this for like 7, 8 of your turn, but the good thing is, if unsuccessful, you can just change card, go and look for another technical card because of your great technical prowess. Okay, but this is the one that I like because there's so-called a punishment over there. When your non-unique maneuver play as counter is unsuccessful, I can put this card under any other location. Okay, so every time my 0 fault is not successful, I just slot it under here. Okay, and then every time my opponent play a maneuver, he overturn 1. For each card equal under here. And water play 2 at 1 go. So I chop plus monkey flip, chop plus technical drop kick. Okay, every time it's unsuccessful, I put 2 in. Every time it's unsuccessful, I put 2 in. Put 2 in, put 2 in, put 2 in. Okay, so it will stack so much, right? My opponent will have to let me in, even if he got a lot of reversal. Okay, so chop plus whatever that you want then just go and play with this. But most of the time, I can tell you, I chop plus technical drop kick, cause it's strike then just strike Then once I got Fortitude, then it will be different already It will be where's my other technical stuff? It will be like technical drop kick, technical coastline. Like I said again, this deck is all strike one. Most of the time, all strike one. I have the options here, and just now you saw monkey flip. So yeah, most of the time, chop plus launching like that, chop plus coastline. Okay, so chop plus something, chop plus something, chop strike. I don't even want to care if the opponent got reversal strike. That's why I say this deck quite weak. Okay, but this one important So every time you got card over here, you make him overturn. He play a maneuver, overturn. Make him play a maneuver, overturn. Okay, so one of a win game also overturn. Okay, NXT. More fighting because I want to be tankier. No show, increase my hand size, then making important. And then if opponent got what you call that, Hell in a Cell, you might want to trigger this. Okay, so you either overturn 4 and then you success your something and then you just heal your 4 back. Okay, or you just plug cards over here lah. There's so many for you to plug. Actually, not a lot. Yeah, actually nothing much for you to plug except for showtime. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this here so you guys can see for a while. Just pause. Alright, so start with we are not your kind, 我不是你种的人. And then you play this, but this one I will throw one side first. Tech importer, important is your second backup, and also anything happen you don't have a technical, just plug from here. NXT take over because I'm tanky-ish. I don't want people to win, call me backslide inside. If I got 30 plus card in my arsenal, opponent cannot backslide inside me, important. Technically sound and brutal, my favorite combo I'm just gonna put here. So this one plus damage. Success, then technically sound and brutal trigger, then Mauro trigger, just gonna throw it over here. Artful dodger, if fail, Artful dodger, NXT breakout star, throw one side first. If fail, Artful dodger over here. Mal fighting, make me tanky, no show, increase my hand size. Making escape, then show time. Okay, that's all for the pre-match lah. This is how I build my technical with technical with NXT. Once again, NXT got a very good drawing power to me lah. Just draw one and then overturn 2, then just draw one more or 4. So yeah, I like the to and fro. Okay, so moving on to Arsenal stuff. So beside from the SS stuff, your end game stuff or whatever, own self go and see lah. But I'm just talking about technical over here. Yep, it's a mess. Just throw one side everything. All the chop stuff over here. It is a mess. Alright, so great technical prowess. This one, your high fort one, you only need 1-0 fort. This is the one that I want. And then all the other high fort one throw over here. Tech in bottom most of the time, and also most likely I will also go and search for a technical dropkick because my entire deck is strike. I want to drain out as much strike as possible. So tech in water, another strike. All the 0 fort is over here. Okay, as you guys can see, I have the options of technical drop, grapple, strike, and then I have technical backup as a submission. So once again, I'll repeat to you guys, having options really matter. Okay, so strike, grapple, submission, still make sure you have, even though I'm strike focus. Okay, alright, so that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.